It doesn't take fireworks to destroy a narcissist. It takes silence, a silence so sharp, it cuts deeper than words. For the longest time, the empath bends. They absorb, they forgive, they explain. Not because they're weak, but because they believe even the most wounded souls can heal. But detachment doesn't happen overnight. Every lie weakens the bond. Every manipulation erodes trust. Every cruelty is stored like a sealed letter, unopened but never forgotten. And then one day, the empath doesn't cry anymore. They don't argue, they don't beg, they simply stop. That moment terrifies the narcissist. Confrontation they can handle, twisting words, feeding off drama, fueling conflict. But detachment? Detachment breaks the mirror. No audience, no supply, no reflection to hold their false self. Narcissists live on reactions. Your tears prove they matter. Your anger keeps you tied. Even hate still feeds them. But silence? Silence says the game is over. It unmasks them, forcing them to face the truth they run from, their own emptiness. And then the unraveling begins. First comes rage, not ordinary anger, but the kind born from panic. To them, being ignored feels like death, so they lash out with accusations. When rage doesn't work, they shift. They launch the smear campaign. If they can't keep you, they'll try to ruin you. They rewrite the story, cast themselves as victim, and paint you as villain. Friends hear twisted tales. Family hears venom disguised as truth. Strangers see innocence. But this isn't about you, it's about control. When smearing fails, manipulation returns. The same tricks once used to capture you, now recycled to recover you. Suddenly they remember your favorite song. They speak the words you once begged to hear. They apologize. Just enough to reopen the door, never enough to change. Because abandonment doesn't just mean losing you, it means losing the mask you gave them. Without you, when they face themselves, what they see is unbearable. That's the paradox. For the empath, walking away is survival. For the narcissist, being left is destruction. The empath heals by detaching. The narcissist unravels because of it. The empath, once drained, begins to recover. They set boundaries. They learn love is not proven by suffering. They discover silence can protect as much as it can wound. The narcissist, once abandoned, repeats the cycle. New faces, new promises, the same emptiness. Because until they confront themselves, every departure will feel like a funeral. So remember this. When the empath walks away, it is not weakness. It is the most powerful strike of all. Because it requires no weapon, no word, no war. And when the narcissist reacts with rage, slander, or manipulation, see it for what it is. Not proof of your cruelty, but proof of their collapse. Because in the end, the loudest noise comes not from strength, but from panic. And the deepest silence, not from fear, but from freedom. The empath's silence is their liberation. The narcissist's reaction is their downfall. One leaves to find peace. The other burns to escape their own shadow. Which side of that silence do you stand on?